Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I think we have come another day to uh, see what we can do together, and I believe by now we are becoming familiar with what we are here to do. We're becoming familiar with what we are here to do, and I also believe that all of us we have our account already created. Is anybody here without account? Yeah. Is anybody without account? Without that is the demo account or talking of. Yeah, without demo account. I thought we have all created account. That's what you did on Tuesday, now, is it not? Somebody see raising hand there. Did you join us today? I didn't hear you. What do you say? Okay, on Tuesday. But what of the previous day? You didn't create account? Huh? It's okay. I think we will do that later now. It's not what we are going to be doing here now. Eh? You will do that later. Any other person that did not create account, you don't have any MT for anywhere, let me know. What do you do? You don't have account too? Eh? Is this your phase of coming? That is serious. Okay. Any other person, apart from this two person, any other person? I want us to be on the same page so that we don't go back. What do? You create your own later. Two of you will create later. Can you join somebody that have created account with a screen so that you understand what we are doing here today? So if you should join somebody that have anybody that has a screen with the MT4 chat, everything, please. Try to join the person. Anybody with a screen and already created account, please join the person. My Kensile. It's working now. Sorry, my screen was the screen was not working. So you will play the mask. No, what do this? It's okay. Okay, so let's look at the screen so that take it off from where we stopped the other day. I believe by now we are not talking about MT4 and MT5 again. All of us we have our individual MT4 and MT5 because this is where we are going to, take our lesson today from. When you look at the MT4 and MT5, I believe because I was following online on Tuesday. I was following online on Tuesday to see what was going on here. We know where to place order now, right? We know where to place order. We know where to place order. Did we place some order on Tuesday? Yeah? Okay. I'm trying to look. Is there internet here? Hmm? Okay, no account logged. Do you log your account here? Hmm? No account logged. What of your own? What of your own? What of your own? Is the account logged in here? Okay, I can see a demo account there. So I just want to confirm that we have our screen set. Which this thing is MT4, MT5 is okay because MT5 is more flexible. MT4 in this place. Okay, I think what we do, let us just study the chart. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let us just study the chart. Then in the evening today again, by 9, we'll continue online. Where okay. Yes, MT5 is better. MT4 is like where we are going back. It's better if it is MT5 we use. I would prefer all of us go with MT5. It's just like where you just finished secondary school. You are going back to primary school. So that we all be at the same page instead of going back. So what we do is this. Let us learn with the MT5. I want us to get a comprehensive knowledge of the chart today. Of the chart. And while we are getting the comprehensive knowledge of the chart, you see what the chart looks like, where you can place order, how you can place order, how you can close the order. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, if we go back, I will suggest that if we finish this lesson now, if we go back, we take another time this evening, very, very important, to do something online. We take time, at least 1 hour from 9 to 10, to do something online where we can follow up with what we have just learned here. Why I came is because what we are doing here today is something we're supposed to do practically. It's not an online something. Even if we do it online, some of us will still be confused. That's why I want us to do this one live. So let's look at, even if you are not logged in there yet, let's look at the chart, which is a similar thing you have there. And also, I will advise you, if you have money, if you can get a laptop, get a laptop. Because sometimes this thing is better and well understood when you do it with a laptop. You will understand it better when you do it with laptop, especially when you want to install some indicators. There are indicators you can install in the laptop. You can install it in the phone. You can install it in the phone. But what I want to focus now is let's look at where to place order, how to close order, how to set up the chart, the support and resistance, how to draw it. That is the things I want us to learn today, especially pure price action. Pure price action. That is what pure price action. That is what actually moves the market. So let's look at the screen. Let's look at the screen. I'm going to analyze something now. Let's look at the screen. I think I described how this candlestick will work last time. Can you take it, please? Let me help us give us internet. This internet is funny today. Okay, the internet they are using here, the one that is working, please. So, the last internet is okay. Let him bring the login. But this my own is not working. I'm seeing no internet network there. That's what I discovered. It's what I discovered. Because this is one of the fastest internet I have used. MTN. It's not even available here at all. It's connected, but it's not available here. This one here. Okay, can you put the password? Put the password. Okay, so we are going to do something on the candlestick and at the same time, pure price action. Now, when you look at the screen, I have set up the screen already. And I'm seeing the screen. A lot of us, we have the screen. Why we want to use MT5 is because it's more sophisticated and upgraded than MT4. There are a lot of things here. in the MT5 that you can't see in the MT4. And at the same time, whatever you see here in this MT5 is exactly the same thing you will see in the MT5 on your phone. But it's not like that with MT4. Some certain things you will see in the laptop in your MT4, you will not see it in the phone. It's not, I don't know what is going on. It's not connecting. You will not see it in the phone. So what we do now, if the internet is connected, let me show us how. Okay, I think it's connected now. Okay, now look at the screen now. Look at the screen. Look, let me remove these indicators. Let me remove the indicator so that we can just have a plain. I'm deleting the indicator so that we have just a plain chart and start from the scratch, from the beginning. Okay, you can see the chart now. The chart is just empty. It's empty. It's just exactly the same thing you're seeing in your front there. What we are going to do, can you right-click your platform? Right-click your platform. Let me show you what to do so that we have exactly the same chart. Right-click on your platform. Let me show you what to do. Right-click on your platform. Right-click, not left-click. Go to properties. Look at the screen. Go to property. There. If you come to property, click on show. Click on show. Then click on grid to remove the grid line there. Click on grid to remove the grid line. The line will be, if you show grid. Click on it. Your platform will be plain. Look at what I did there. If you click it, you see the way my own is looking like. Some of you, your own is looking like that. Well, click on it. Obviously, it will become plain. Then click on show periodic separator. Okay, click on the show periodic separator. Click on show periodic separator. Okay, if you have clicked it, you see something like this, like my screen now. Is your own looking like that? Yeah? Good. I believe our own is looking like that. I'm seeing like, I think 2 or 3 persons. But the other one is still having grid line. This, remove it. When you are done, you click OK. You will see something like this now. What you are seeing in the screen. No, leave those ones. Just what I just want you to see is something like, look at my screen. I just want you to have something similar like my screen there. Something similar like my screen. That's what I want us to have. And click OK. Good, fine. Then this man got it here. So I believe all our screen is looking like this now. Right? Yeah? We see, so you know. Click, right click. Your own is looking like my own. Good. Right click your screen. You will see properties there. Go to, or you press F8. Go to properties. You see something like this. Click on the show grid. The line, the background will become plain. Then go to show periodic separate and click it so that you separate days. I can see many people have done it already now. Virtually everybody here. Right click the platform. Go to property. Click on show grid. It will disappear. Click on show period so that it will separate your chart from day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 to the last day. If you don't understand what we are doing, but I think at this level we have become at this level we should be on our way to become a professional. So some of these things we should know it now. Okay, you got it very nice. You got it very nice. Do this and this. Your one is. Click. What platform is this? Is MT5. Okay, click here so that we can see the end of the chart. No, this arrow here. So you can see the end of good. This is how it will look like. Then it's fine. Okay, I think that's yes. is nice also. Remove this. Remove this. Okay, fine. I think we have all our chart now set. Which time frame is this one that is showing 1 hour? You need to increase your candlesticks more. Click OK. Click OK. It's fine. I think we got all of us. We got it. We got it. It's okay. I think we got it. All of us got it. Now, why I want all of us to be on the same page is this. Let us not jump on anybody. When we finish this thing, you need to learn it on your own. Do you understand what I'm saying? You need to learn it on your own. So what you do now is this. After you have clicked it, now let's look at the screen. Look at my screen again. Look at my screen again. Please, no distraction. We don't have time. We need to summarize this thing before 3 o'clock. Look at my screen again. See that my screen is now blank. We are doing a setup so that we can place order. Now, you come to draw Fibonacci level, support and resistance. This manual own, if you understand it well, is better, and it will give you the accurate signal where to enter order and where to execute order. So what do? I click on this draw Fibonacci retracement level. Just click it. Take your mouse and click it. Do you hear what I said? Click on this. Click on this here. When you click it, look at what I'm showing you. Look at what I'm showing you here. Look at here. Are you seeing it? Under the tools, you see draw Fibonacci retracement. Draw Fibonacci retracement. Click on it. Yes, just click on it once. Now, when you click on it once, it will follow your mouse. Look at the chart. Let all of us put our chart in 1 hour. Put your chart in 1 hour. Don't put it in anything more than 1 hour. If your chart is too tiny, increase it a little bit where you can see it. Now, if you click on it, come to the last price for the day. This is the last price for the day. Come to the last price for the day and click under there. Just like what I'm doing. Click under there, bam, and then draw it. It's what I'm doing. Draw it to the end of the price. The end of the price for, let's assume you want to place order. I'm doing this thing. Let's assume I want to place order this morning. You will see Fibonacci. Look at where I put the cursor. Look at this. Draw Fibonacci level retracement. Easier now. Look at that I'm seeing on your own. Where you see the line. Look at where you see the line. I think people should help me to go around and show them one by one so that it will be fast. Where you see the line, look at it here. Here. There's it. Where you see the line, you just click it and draw it. You click it and draw it. Your this thing is not even there. You need to arrange this thing. Fine. And then put it in the last price. What we are doing is the setup of what we expect or what we think that will happen in the day. Parameter, we are doing scalping or we are doing daily trading. We now want to check where do we think this market can move for the day. That is why we look at, okay, this is yesterday, this is today, right? What you do now is this. Click on it, double click it, and click delete. It go out. Delete. Look for delete. To go out. What do you click? This is yesterday. Put the cursor here. The last price for the yesterday. Each to the last price of today. Definitely, if you are going to buy, the market is going to. You draw it to the up. No, you are drawing down. You should wait. Let me show you something. Delete it. What you do, you when you click it, this is the last price for yesterday. Yeah? You click on the last price for yesterday and draw, not down, and draw up. It's in the. And they see the price you're going to be looking for. Okay. Even if you are here, here. this thing have crossed. Which currency pair? This is Euro USD. So that is how you draw it. Do you understand? You use one of it as support, the other one as resistance, as you have drawn the distance. So that is setup. This is when you set up the chart like this, you're on the way to become a professional trader. So if you are not placing order with what we set up here now, if you look at the trend, it's uptrend, means it's buying. Definitely, if you wake up this morning, if you are placing your order here, put your take profit in this place where it's ending, because definitely the market is coming to end here. Do you understand what I'm saying? Then when you place it here, you put your stop loss. Put your stop loss in the lowest, where this in end, just under it. You can put your stop loss anything from there. So that parameter, you. Okay, let me just, good. Now, this is where you place your order. Which time frame? 1 hour. You can, as you place your order here, you can put your stop loss here. Well, we are coming. We are coming for that when we go live, because there's not even a live account here. That's why we need to do the setup first, so that when you are doing it in live, it will be easier for you. We just for you to understand how to set up this thing, this pure price action. See, please give me attention small. Give me attention small. You see what we just set up here. What we just set up here, you need to learn it. You need to understand it. That is why it's not something we can just do online and understand it very well. If you know very well how to set up charts every day, and then follow it up with fundamentals, because we are assuming, if you look at where I set up the chart, we are assuming that the price of this chart, should be up. And if you watch the candlestick, it's going up. It's going up. Now, if you can be able to set up this chart on daily basis, it will really help you. It will really help you to know the trend of the market. Is there anybody that cannot see set up the chart? Try to, the one you set up, remove it and do it again. I want you to do it practically. The one you set up before, remove it, click on it, double click on it. Like what I did now, double click on it and click delete. Remove it so that you do it again. Let it become part of you. Double click on that chart, that particular setup you put there, that support and resistance. Double click on it and remove it. And do it again. Let it become part of you. Double click on it and remove it. Now let's set it up again. I want us to do it again. I want you to be mindful of what we are setting. In the day, you check where the candlestick is going. If it is going up, if the candlestick is going up, at least I have shown us that the green candlestick must go up. The red candlestick must do what? Must come down. Now, if we are setting buying or long market trend, what you do, look at the last candlestick, the lowest candlestick for yesterday. Look at the lowest candlestick for yesterday. I think, can we put attention in the screen? Let's put our attention. Let's look at the screen. Look at the lowest candlestick for the day. For yesterday. Then that is where you are going to draw your support and resistance, your Fibonacci level. Which candlestick is the lowest candlestick? Now look at the screen. This is the lowest candlestick that showed yesterday. Here. You see where I'm pointing this in? This place I'm pointing the cursor. Then I will place this cross under here. I'll place the cross under here. And draw it. To the highest candlestick of that same yesterday. I am assuming that I'm doing this in the morning, not now. I'm assuming that I'm doing this in the morning when I want to place my order, not this mid-afternoon. Then when I draw it, I will come to the last candlestick of that same yesterday. That is where I'm going to end my drawing. You see where I ended it now? So if I'm placing my order, what I am going to do is to place my order from any angle from this place. If I place my order here, then my take profit from that place I place my order is going to be here. Now, that highest price of yesterday, that's where I'm going to place my take profit, which is about 59 pips. I'll be targeting to catch 59 pips from the market, from where I place my order. Then, from this place I place my order, it depends on the how many risks you want to take. I can decide to put my stop loss to be in the last candlestick, the lowest candlestick of day before yesterday, which is at this level. If you look at this level, you see the lowest here. Let me just now let's look at I want to draw it again. So I'm drawing my this in now. How you can do what? Come again. Ask your question. Okay. Where is it coming from? Oh, it's okay. No, they will do it. I think they will do it from the distance. Okay, I think the thing is off. Is the YouTube this thing. Sorry for that this interruption. Okay, let's go ahead with what we are doing. Let's go ahead with what we are doing. Now you can see what I draw here now. I return back in order to get where I can place my stop loss and where I can put my take profit. I return back day before yesterday, not yesterday. So that I will take it from here, the lowest of the low of day before yesterday, to the highest of yesterday. And then I come out in the morning, I will decide to say which direction is this market going today. With what I taught us last time, you will discover that the direction of the market is going in which direction? Let me just ask a question. Let me know whether if we're following together. Which direction is this market going? Is it buying? The market, when you look at the screen, I showed us the other day, that when you look at the screen, you should know where the direction of the market is going, whether if it is selling or if it is buying. So which direction is the market going now? Huh? It's a long direction, right? Fine. Now, if the market is going in the long direction, my chart setup should be in the long direction. My chart setup should not be in the short direction. It should be where? In the long direction. Now, I took the level of day before yesterday, which is day before yesterday was Tuesday, right? Uh-huh. Yesterday was Wednesday, day before yesterday, which is at this level. At this level. Let me point this in so that we understand it. This is good we do it practical. This is day before yesterday, which is 29th, right? And I took my level from this place and I draw it to the highest of yesterday, which is at this level. So if I'm going to place my order, wherever I'm going to place my order, my target should be that the market is going to cross this. So if I wake up in the morning, decide to place my order here, I place my order here, my take profit should be higher than the highest of the one of yesterday. I don't know. Do we understand this? Yeah? We are setting up, this is manual Fibonacci support and resistance. There's automatic. There's automatic you will install. As soon as you open your chart and click that automatic, it will set up the thing for you automatically. But that is not the one we are using. It's not the one we are using. Why I don't want us to use that? It's good sometimes when you want to learn how to drive motor. You start with manual. Is it not so? Eh? Is it not so? So that any day you enter automatic and there is mistake in that automatic, with the experience of your manual, what will you do? You control it. I don't want to jump. I don't want to jump this one now. Or do we leave this one and go to automatic? Let us not go to automatic. Let's use this. Okay. Than your own candlestick. It's because your MT4 is not, your MT5 is not updated. Do you understand? This is previous market of 5th June safe. So do you understand it? The own is which this one is also the same. But let's just go. It's the same. You will still get the same training. You will still get the same training there. What I just want us to do, why I came today here is to show you this thing practically, how to draw it. Because if I'm doing it online, a lot of you may not understand it. You understand what I'm saying? But what we do is this. The same thing we are doing here, you are going to do it in your phone. Online this evening. You are going to do it in your phone. In a live market. I want us to do it in a live market. That is a market that is trend. I pray that trend doesn't fall. Because it has been distracting us for some time now. As soon as we enter and say, let us start, you will see bra, 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 bra. And where the side I live, as soon as it begins to rain, the network will fluctuating. Sometimes it will even go off. So what I want us to do, let us first of all understand it today, now. How to set it up. So that when you are doing it on your phone or in your laptop, why we are using MT5 is because you can, this same thing I'm doing here, you can do it with your phone and you get the same setup in MT5. But you can't do it with your phone in MT4. Do you understand it? So that you use your phone to do this setup and trade. So if you understand how this setup works here, practically, it will be easy for you to wake up in the morning and put your setup, place your order, put your stop loss and take profit, go your business. That's why we need to understand it. So when you place it at the last market day before yesterday or yesterday, it depends on the market trend. It depends on the movement of the market. If there is serious trending of the market previous day, you set it from the previous day. This is the point I want you to get. If there is sometimes this market will not move like this, especially when there is bank holidays. When there's bank holidays in these nations, we are trading the economy. But they say we are seeing this way now. We just look straight. It will look straight. What I mean by looking straight is this. This candlestick will not jump. You see the way it is jumping now, jumping up and down. It will not jump like that. Instead of it will look like this. It will look like this one here. As you see this one here, it will look like this straight for a long time. So if you look at the candlestick, it's like that. What you do is you look for the trending candlestick, the lowest of that candlestick. Let's assume you are doing long, which is buying. Look for the lowest of that candlestick. Place this cursor there and draw it to the highest in the morning before you place your order. Because there is a tendency in this market that whatever that happened previously yesterday is also going to happen today. Or whatever that happened day before yesterday is definitely going to happen tomorrow. That's how this industry works. So if you are you set it up to beat the price for tomorrow. That's why we need to bring it down and draw it up, because we believe that the market is longing. While you are longing, at the same time, you should be protecting yourself too with stop loss. Do you understand what I'm saying? Remember, what the risk we say we are taking in each trade is between how many percent to how many percent? 2% to 5%, please. 2% to 5%. Ebonyo son aga. Is it not so? Eh? And also onye brute yozo bapos onya baburu onwe ya also. Small. Do you understand what I'm saying? You take it small. They just be taking small risk until you understand this trend, how this thing work. Okay, if you look at it, you see there is an account I have there. That account was account of $1,000. I have in the screen there. Now we have about $182 profit on top of it. That is, I think, that is more than 10% of that. More than 10% of that deposit. And as a businessman, sometimes that we put this kind of amount of money, and you have nearly 20%. I think that business is a good business. Is it not? Eh? It's a good business. So if I am doing it like this, and then I'm getting every month, I am getting 10%, 10%, 10%. Let me not exaggerate and tell you 50%. 10%. At the end of the year, your capital should be able to do what? To increase. To increase. Now, when we finish, when you learn this and learn how this thing work well, you can have two accounts. Have one account that you will trade for a long time, 10 years, 20 years. Have that particular account. Don't have the mentality of that your account, long account. Let it not be the mentality of your short account. Why I'm saying this is this, so that you have consistent source of income. That your short account is the one that if you take a little bigger risk, for example, from this $1,000, you can make like $3,000 or $4,000 even in a month. From this $1,000. But you also know very, very well that the same way you are also making that money in that smaller account that you are doing scalping, you can also lose it. That's why I said it's good you have one-time long account, then have one-time short account. And you will try to work on your mentality, because this is where psychology comes in. I'm going to take us on psychology of forex trading. But first of all, let us understand it, because if we talk too much, talk, it's not good. In fact, some of you will become tired. Do you understand what I'm saying? That is why sometimes it's good we talk. When we talk small, we do what? We do practice. That's what we are doing now. But when we are done with this and we start placing order, that's what I want us to achieve. We start placing order on our own. We place order, learn how to put stop loss and take profit, learn where to place the order, how to draw the support and resistance. When we learn all these things, then start placing order. That is when we now start forex trading. We have not started. We have not started. How many of you know we have not started? We have not. Don't say you have with this 1 or 2 or 3 weeks training. Say they actually say you don't mind. I'm a professional forex trader. You are not anything professional. Because if I give you money now, the way you will crash it, it will sound like a play. You understand what I'm saying? You are not. It's when we are done with this level now. From this level now, you start placing order, closing it, making profit. No, we will go to that one. We should go to that one later. We'll go to that one later in this. But let us get the knowledge first of all. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let's get to that one first of all. Even the $100, if we put this in this platform for you now, from that $100 from what do we put that $100 now in the X this thing? If and thread? Do we put it? It will shock you now. If we put that $100, let me tell you something. With this your knowledge now, if you put that $100 now in your X-Chief account, I'm telling you by next 2 weeks, 90% of you here we have zero in that account. Okay, for us to have it and then be doing demo. It's okay. Well, let us finish the training first of all. I will talk to them to credit all your account. Remember, that money, you are not withdrawing it. Are you aware? No, let me say, some people may not be aware. Some people may not be aware. So that you don't go and see the $100. You will be shocked. How many people know that you can't withdraw that money? Only profit. It's the profit you withdraw. Yes. Have you seen it? This man is saying some. By the time he goes there and tell the broker, he say, I want to withdraw some. They will even close the account and remove it. You see why I say that it's not everybody here that is aware. That is aware you are not going to withdraw it. They give you to trade, then the profit you make there, with the condition and the times that the condition, you can withdraw the profit. But let us first of all know how this thing work now. Do you understand? Or else, if they give it to you now, I'm telling you, you're going to crash. See my own. Let me show you my own. They have already given me my own, and I'm trading it. Let me show you the one they give to me there. And I'm trading it. Very careful trading it. Yes, is what I'm using. Look at that's the $100 here. Are you seeing it? Yeah? You can see the $100, right? I'm trading it and I have made $8 profit. Look at the trade. I placed 3 trades there. I lost one. Minus 1 point something dollar hit my stop loss. I lost one, but I won 2. Okay. Do you understand it now? I want to, like for example, okay, let me show us a good a good entrance. You see the way you see the gold. Hmm? Let me place an order in that $100. I will come here now. I will come here now and place order in the selling direction because the candlestick is going in the selling direction. Have you seen? I have placed my order. Look at my order here now. Look at my order. So what I do now is that I will set my take profit. There's a tendency that this order will reverse back to buying because the trend is still strong in the buying direction. Now, in order for me to protect myself, I just put my stop loss here. So if the market is going to go against me, what I'm going to lose here is approximately $9. But if it goes in my favor in this direction, so what I will make here now is $7 profit. Do you see how this thing work? So now I will not allow this market to stay for a long time because the focus, if you look at the focus in the daily 4 hours, everything is still pointing up. If you just retrace more, sell more here and continue buying. There's a tendency that this is going to cross over $3,000 per ounce of gold. So I'm not going to dwell in this market for a long time. As soon as it comes down, give me a little small profit, I will go out from it. So this is my own $100 trading small in this place. And I think they deposited it on 21st of this month. That's how some of us here, we are going to get the $100. But I think the $100 will not be what we are looking for now. Don't worry, they will motivate you with it. It should not be what we are looking for now. What we should be concerned more now is the knowledge. The knowledge. Even the $100 now, if I just say, I'll send a message, they send to all of you now, Pram. Some of you still can't even know where to place the order in the $100. Huh? I'm telling you the truth. Even if you see it there, you will not even know where to go and place the order. We don't know where to place the order. So let us focus on the knowledge then before the benefit. So, okay, this chart I showed you now is another chart, but this particular one now is auto support and resistance. That's the auto I'm telling you now. This one, you install it in the chart, automatically it will draw those lines for you. Do you understand? This one, I didn't draw this one. It will draw those lines automatically for you. But it's not good. It's not good to use this one when you don't have the knowledge of the manual. You need to have the knowledge of the manual before you come to the automated, which is better. So let us focus first of all in getting the knowledge of this manual before we talk about the automated. Okay. So with what we have drawn here in our chart, is a similar thing you are seeing in that chart now. It's exactly the same thing you are seeing in the chart there. If we draw it, we draw our own in Euro USD. But this one now is in gold. If we come back to gold and draw the same thing, you see a similar thing. The same similar thing this line is showing you here now is what you see in gold. So what we focus on now is where do we place the order? Look at your chart. Let me show you where to place the order. Look at your chart again. If you come to the chart, you see where they put new order. Look at your chart. You see new order. Look at it here. This place you see the new order is where you are going to click. For some of us that have seen it, click it. Click it. You see something like this. Where is your own? Okay, it's not logged in, so it will not show. Is there internet? Is there internet here? In these laptops? Who will help us? What I want us to do, who will help us to? I will send you, we'll use this net, all of us here, to create a demo account and have a particular demo. I want us to have one particular demo, all of us. One particular demo. So what we do is this. Like this man, you take this system 1, you help him to log it in here. Log in this man on here. And then log in. You will also create account. Who will help us to do this in Kensele? You can help us to do that, Shay. You see? More than Ghana rent. No, to log in their in the platform. So as we come now, all of them will be doing this in practical. When do they can you give them time any day that is not a class? Let somebody come and do it. We are meeting on Tuesday, right? Next week. We'll work on that now. We'll work on that. The people who use there before we come, when do they used to finish? When do they come? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm saying. Those guys, when do they come to take their own class? So they will close around what time? Around 12. So what we do, can we make arrangements one day and come around 8? Before them they come. As soon as your people are open, we come and install it. After we work on it this night. We work on it this night. When we are done working on it, then we can take time. Maybe we say next week Tuesday, all of us will try to come on time, 8 o'clock. We install it from 8 o'clock to 10 before they start. Can't we come and do it ourselves? I want them to use their hand to do it so that they learn. Okay, I know. And I know. I thought this is inverter. On Sunday. No. Sunday is a racing time. Like you need to like it, begin to like it now, because when we finish this thing, these days they give is not enough for us. Let me tell you people the truth. Mm. That's just the network I don't. But let us just see what we can do. Let's see what we can do, because we really need. Hmm? Different. We need one. We need one so that all of us will be on the same page. Hmm. Yes, we will do that in our phone. Now, look at why we need this one here. We need this one for practical reasons. Do you understand what I'm saying? We still put it in our phone, but we need this one for practical reasons. Because definitely you are going to be doing it with your phone, not here. You are not coming here every day to do it now. But we need this one for practical reasons. We will work on that this night. The one that will be flexible and easy for us to use. That's what we are going to do. Okay, just let's look at the screen. Let's look at the screen and finish what we are doing in the screen. Then we take the other one up. We take the other one up. Listen, I do not want us to rush what we are doing, especially at this level. Because if you don't understand it here now, it will really disturb you. If you don't understand it, it will really disturb you when you start trading, doing life. It will really disturb you when you start going live. So we need to understand this basic first, so that it will not be a problem. Let me close this order because it didn't meet my trading criteria. It didn't meet my trading criteria. I don't place order because I want to place. That's one thing I want you to learn. See, another thing I want you to learn in this today is this. As we are setting up this thing, it is not every day. It is not every day that you must set up chart. Do you understand what I'm saying? Learn this one now. It is not compulsory. It is not every day. Say, I need money, I need the money, I need the money. It is not every day that you must set up charts. There are some days you will come and see the chart very confused. That card is not moving, nothing is happening. Leave the chart, go and do other things. Don't force the market. Do you understand what I'm saying? Eh? Don't force the market to move in your direction because you want it to move. If you look at it, it's confused. It's not moving. It's just ranging. What I mean by ranging is this. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes just at particular level. At particular level, leave the market for that day. That's the market called confused market. Because if you come because you need money, that period, you need money, you needed money more than anything, you just come and throw order there, boom. There's a tendency that that order you're going to place is going to go in the wrong direction. For example, I have my focus that gold is going to go buying from the fundamentals. But in the technical, it's showing selling. I don't have confidence that the selling will go for a long time. Maybe before the end of the day, you see this thing you're seeing that is this way. You see it reverse back to up. So I don't have confidence that I'm going to place order here for now. I will leave the market. I must not place order today. I will leave it and wait for another day. Sometimes in a week, you can trade only 2 or 3 times. I don't know. Do you understand what I'm saying? What did I say? Or even in a week, you will not even trade any oneself. In 1 week, self, you know. This screen now is the best screen to analyze what I want to say. See this screen. I don't know who owns this screen here. This is a confused, if you can see it, this particular screen here now. See this chart here. It's a confused market. It's not buying, it's not selling, it's not going anywhere. So where do you place order here? You see, first, you can come and check and see what I mean by confused. When you see something like this, avoid the market. Avoid it. It's not. You must not place order. Some of us that are selling goods here, is every day you sell goods? Eh? Oh, we enjoy hand Megi. Eh? The same thing is also here. When you see that kind of screen in that chart, avoid it. Run. Avoid it. Leave it for the next day. If you come, like, for example, this is how many days? 1, 2, 3. Even the 4th day itself is not moving. You can leave the market for the whole of that 1 week. Nothing will happen. Your money will not disappear. You must not make profit every day. When it's not good, leave it. When you are stressed, your psychological mood is not in order. The spirit. Or they have given you bill. That is when it's even dangerous. Landlord have come and knock and give you bill. You say house rent expired last week, okay? I know children are going to school. I need to, is from this house rent, I'm paying their school fees. Don't use that mood, that anger. You say, where is my Forex chart? Let me throw very big loss at it, so that I can make profit and pay landlord. That is when you are going to place wrong order because your psychological mood is not in order. It's not in alignment with the trading mode. That is even when you will need to avoid charts. Avoid anything that has to do with chart. And go and do other things. Calm down. Or when you look at the stress is too much, you're having headache, you're not in the mood, stress, you're not feeling fine. Just avoid the chart. Don't place order on sentiment. It's not because I say every day you trade, every day you want to trade, you come and set up a chart. Then every day you come now, whether the chart is good or the chart is not good, you now want to force yourself to do it. No. It doesn't make sense now. It doesn't work that way. So the first thing I want us to learn is how we can set up this chart. Then when you want to place order, please, even in your phone, you will see it in your phone. Look for new order. You will see something like this. Look for new order. You are going to see something like this in the new order. That is where you will place either sell or buy. But first of all, let us understand this. Let us understand this. We need to understand this first. Know what we are doing here. Know how to draw it. If you understand it, it will be easy for you to place order. So is anybody who didn't understand this well, please let me know as we are summarizing. If you don't understand it well, let me know by 9 p.m. dot this evening. Please be online. Be online. 9 p.m. dot, be online. Be online. Let us put attention to learn what we are doing here. Then later we can begin to talk the live trading and then to make money, all those things. But let us know what we are doing here first. I showed you my own $100 there, right? Eh? That is how all of us will get it. That's how all of us will get it. But two, if you learn how to do this thing and you have money to do it on your own, do it on your own and leave the $100. Because the $100, when you make profits, they give you how many lot size? I think, what do they put there? I will send the link for us later to read the condition. You trade like I think 30 lot size. We don't know what is lot size yet in calculation until when you begin to place it. How many of us understand what I said about lot size at that time? You know it very well. You know it very well. Have you traded before? How many of us understood lot size? What I said the other time, you understood it very, very well about lot size. We have learned it now. We have learned it here. No. Lot size and spread, all those things. Okay, what we are going to do at this level now, theory will not work. The only thing that is going to work is the practicals. Yes. I think it's true. What will you do? Look at what you do, please. Come and take this man's name. Come. Let me say you something. Collect, like as you see this system now. Collect this man's name. Write number 1. Write his name number 1. His name number 2. Just number 8. The one that we have internet. When we finish creating all the account, the demo account, we make our time. We can discuss with Kinsey. Just make our time and install. And that's what I want to say. You people do that, but the demo, not the main account, only the demo. Then you come and they can paste it for you on WhatsApp. You come and log with this person's name. You don't log it individually. Then that's what we do, so that it will be easy for them. Because if we say let them come and begin to log it one by one, it will take time. It will take time. So please, as we summarize, one thing I want us to do. Do you see this thing we are doing now? Don't take it for granted. Don't take it take it serious. Take it serious. The economic situation and turnaround in the world now requires that we have digital knowledge on the eco trading system. Now, even if you are not going to trade with your money, you don't have money to trade, you can make money through partnership and training other people. That's one of the reasons why we are here. You can make money through what? Partnership. And also doing what? Training other people. But are you going to train people, other people, when you don't know what you are doing? Yeah? You know that some of us here, if you say you want to train other people, there are people that are professionals who trade it very well. They will ask you one question. They say, when you minus speak from the spread you make in a day, what answer will they give you? You now open mouth and ask them, I say, which one is minusing pips from spread? This person will say, now you won't come train me. Are you the one that's coming to train me? You don't know your left and right, you want to train me. So you need to understand it first, how this thing works. There's a lot of ways. That's about 3 different professional ways you are going to make money from this industry without one dime. Without one dime. Did you hear what I said? Without you putting one dime, you make money from this industry. Serious money, not change. If you look at the way the world ecosystem is going now, the world, people are shouting. People are shouting. But the many of them that are shouting is not what shouting can do. It's not what shouting can do. Next time we come, I want us to discuss this. The ecosystem, what is going on in the world now. and ecosystem digital economy. See, you see this oil we are using, in the next couple of years, is going to become invaluable. I want you to prepare yourself, and also let us, as brothers and sisters, as family, to prepare our region to face what is coming to the world and what is coming to Nigeria. That's why I'm giving you this expo. That is why you should, this thing you are doing serious. Take it serious as a profession. Not only this one. If I were you, I wish I had the time. This is the whole of the training they were doing here, all the digital trainings they were doing here, graphics, website development, coding, whatever they are doing. If I were you, I will join all of them. Or both online or live. I will just take this time, this 6 weeks. If I were you, I will join all of them. Not only Forex, I will join all of them. The world is tumbling. This world we are now is tumbling. It's going to shock a lot of people. Thank God for myself. See, there is nothing you can do with this system now. There's nothing you can do with this system you can do in this system. It's very rare. I cannot do. As long as laptop is concerned, nothing. Coding, I will code very well. Website designing, I design very well. It's just the time. Graphics, if you see where I design graphics, with CorelDRAW and not CorelDRAW. Software development, that is nothing. Unless if there are programs that come out new. If I say learn it, I will do it. I can't do with my laptop. So even if I'm not assume, let's assume I'm not in Nigeria, wherever I find myself, I'm not going to look for work because I have the knowledge already. And one thing with Oyibo, when you travel outside the country, one thing with Oyibo is that Oyibo, most of the time, they are not looking for certificate. They are not looking for paper. That's why they are better than us. What they are looking for, they give you an assignment. Can you do this thing? That's what they want. Not your paper. Paper is nonsense for them. Okay, there is a company in Dubai that I'm talking to. One of those companies we are going to use a platform to talk. I was talking with. This time should send them somebody from Africa to Dubai to go and work with them. And the person must have the knowledge of Forex. The person must have digital marketing knowledge. The person probably must have been in Forex 2 or 3 years. And that salary, the salary of that person is not less than $5,000. So how much is $5,000 now? That's about 8 million naira. You know so? So you can imagine when you are the one in Dubai now doing the work. Will your family here be struggling now in the Nigerian condition? Will they be struggling? But do you have the knowledge? That's another thing. If you say, let's send you, do you have the knowledge? That is why it's good that whatever that the senator have arranged to happen here, you see this requirement, these 3 requirements they needed for you to work there. The training is going on here free of charge. The training is going on here free of charge. If I were you, not only for us, tomorrow, I think tomorrow there are people that will be here. Can say that, right? There are people that will be here. Digital marketing. That is social media digital marketing. I think I will send this man to come. I will send you, you'll be here tomorrow. That social digital marketing, go to Port Harcourt or Lagos. Tell them that I want to enroll and learn it for 1 week. You see how much they will tell you. But it's going on here free. Why not come out and learn it now that it's going free? And if you have this knowledge, I believe they will give certificate, just like as we are giving certificate. They give you this certificate. You have the certificate of digital knowledge. And you need that knowledge when you finish learning Forex to market yourself as a company in Forex. You need that knowledge. You learn the knowledge of graphics, you learn the knowledge of coding. There is no knowledge that is a waste. And when I was talking about ecosystem and economic ecosystem, digital economy, now there is something that is happening now. I was reading news. They are now producing generator and motor that uses water. In fact, China is trying to mass produce it. Elon Musk is even abandoning his own Tesla, the one that he used with solar and the battery. He's abandoning it now to divert to the one that uses water. Go on. Sometimes it's good you make. Why not make some research? Make some research online. Go on Google. Type the car that uses water. China is going to produce it, massively produce it. US is rushing through Elon Musk to produce it, where the car will come out in millions. Now, when that kind of car come, do you think that kind of car, we have a car that uses water, we have a generator that is using water. Do you think oil, this oil we are dragging now, do you think it will be valuable again? Eh? How many of us have borehole in your house? You have borehole in your house? Eh? You have borehole in your house? You know, when you are going out, what do you do? I beg you, listen. When you are going out from the house, like as I'm coming out, I just on my borehole, fill the car with water. Start it, warm the engine, and go where I'm going. Eh? Those cars are already around. Very soon you begin to see them come to Africa, come around the world. Now, let me tell you the consequences. The car yet is not here in Nigeria. The only thing we have is just few alternative energy is what we are having now in Nigeria and around the world. And the economy of the world is tumbling like this. Can you imagine when they produce the whole of these cars and the car flooded everywhere? And the only serious source of income in this nation is what? Is what? Eh? What is it? That is oil. Why Nigeria dropped from first position of nearly about 500 billion economy? We are nearly in 7th position now. I don't know, maybe some of you are not aware that we are nearly in 7th position now in Africa. How many of you are aware of that? Eh? You carry Google now. You are doing IT business. As I talk this now, you carry Google, you say, tap. Nigerian economy, GDP, is what position now in Africa? Is it that 6th now or 7th? The economy is not reflecting on us. That's going down. Huh? I said down. That is the reflection you are seeing now in the economy. Is either 6th or 7th. Just check. No. You need to know news. That is the advantage between a white man and a black man with information. Now you should know. You know there is hunger. Is that hunger? Is that hunger at home or here? Is that hunger in Nigeria? Have you asked yourself a question, where is this hunger coming from? It's as a result of that economy driving down. Our economy knows dive from number 1 in 2022 now to number, let me not even go to 7, now to number 6. And let me tell you what it looks like, so that in this region we are going to be prepared for it, to prepare ourselves. Let me describe what it looks like. Why you should take this knowledge going on here now serious. If there's anything you would take serious, it should be this knowledge going on here. Let me tell you the implication. Some of us are into business, like myself, I'm into business. Let me see myself, my business as Nigerian economy. I was doing business before with about 5 billion. Let me not even call 5 billion. I was doing business before with about 500,000 naira. And that time I was doing business with 500,000 naira. I only have myself, my wife, and one of my child as in population. A population of about 200 million persons. I was managing 500,000 naira. Then, suddenly, we increased. My wife gave birth to additional 4 persons. How many are we now? 7. Is it not so? Our number have nearly doubled. Instead of for the money, 500,000 I'm using to do business, to grow, the 500,000 dropped from 500,000 to 190-something thousand naira. And the way it's dropping is the way my profit is dropping. Will I be able to give those children food the way I was giving them before? Eh? That is just what we're experiencing here. And it's not even going up at any moment from now. Instead of it's coming down. Because one of the reasons why it's coming down, now, let me tell you one of the reasons why it's coming down is because the highest source of income in this nation is what? Is oil. And the price of oil is going down too. The value of the oil is going down. When these cars now, they are talking of that uses water, and this generator that uses water, Most of these gadgets, this technology that use water floated everywhere. Do you think the Nigerian economy will still go up? What will happen? From that 190 something we were using before, we may even find ourselves in which number? In 50. That time, even when the Kenya was like this, these bad boys get booking in shit like this. Eh? Somebody told me the other day, he said they met them somewhere at Obakala, around the express there. They block road. I don't know if people have heard that story. These bad boys block road. I'm robber. They block road. Collect phone from them. Ask them, what do you people? They didn't get enough money. They didn't collect. That is the people in their car did not have enough money. You know what they did? They tell all of them, remove all your clothes. We are going to sell them in Okreka. All of them, both small, Pekino, big mama, everybody, all of them remove their clothes. As they're removing their clothes, including your pants, everything, they collected it, pack it in their bag. They say, since people didn't want to give us enough money, this one, we go to Abia and sell it. It all is like that now here. And the car was filled up. Oh. The car was filled up. So, okay, if you were in that car, then I say, give me all of this, your cloth and your shoe. That is the kind of thing that is happening around now, the kind of hunger that is happening around. Actually, look, I think they say they collected motor from one man and shot. I don't know how true it is. Just the other day. Motor from group of people, somewhere, that's your local road. Group of people like this, they block them. You give us your key, they start and move. This one happened at Omoya. They drove the whole of that car. See, today, none of that car have returned back. The one man that want to come and begin to drag the car with them, they fired him, killed him there. They killed him there. This one, I'm just telling you, just the one we heard. It's just the one we heard. It's as a result of this economy. And if you go to our airport now, so most of the time it looks like there is exodus. Eh? There is exodus. People are leaving. So let me tell you, how do we build our region? How do we build this region to have a strong economy in the midst of these things that are happening? Do you know how we build it? Eh? We build it by you knowing this thing. You know it well. Not only knowing this one. Those other one, whether about 5 of them or thereabout, right? Come and learn them. Become authority in them. Where you can teach other people. I have lived in South Africa. I've lived in South Africa for some time before I returned back to Nigeria. Let me tell you, do they have oil in South Africa? Eh? Do you know how is the deposit of their gold now, which the other people have stolen and ran to their country? There's not much thing in that place. Do you know what is giving the money there? What is giving them money there is what is called knowledge-based economy. And they are number one in Africa. South Africa is number one in Africa now. What is giving them money is what we call what? Knowledge what? Knowledge. That is amamihe-based economy. That's what is giving them money. And I know some of our brothers there who is the one pioneering the activities of what is happening there. I'm talking of our Igbo brothers. Many of them are there. Many of them are there. Because one of the reasons why many of them went to that place is that they have good road there, they have good network, they have security, and there's consistent light. That's why many of them moved to that place. And one of them there made money to the extent that he has over 800 houses only in I think in Cape Town. Onyibo. An Igbo man. With knowledge-based economy. Knowledge-based economy. That is what he started with. He now entered into real estate. Only him has over 800 and something houses in one of the towns. I will do that search again. Either in Cape Town or one of those towns in South Africa. Just one person. One Igbo man. And his friends who are doing the same business, that is how they have properties everywhere in South Africa. Now, some people were commenting, somebody was very bitter, a South African was very bitter. He was saying, how can an Igbo man, a Nigerian, come to their country, own 800 and something houses, and is he buying more? And them are coming to pay him rent in their land. So his own brother too in South Africa now answered him the question. Thank God that is the one that answered him the question. You know the question, you know the way he answered him? He answered him, he said, did he force you to sell the land to him? Was the land not legitimate? Did he steal it from you? Was there any charm on you when your ancestors were selling it? That 800 and something houses, the owners see project to get additional 200 from the money, from the revenue generated from that 800. He projected in the next 10 years to have in another city another 200. Because only the money coming from that 800 can even be buying 10 or 50 every year. So his brother in South Africa asked him a question. He said, did this man force you, or have you accused him before of coming to your house to steal your money? I finally asked him a question. Is he not paying tax to your government? So what I'm saying is this, men and brethren, please, let us not play with this knowledge that Senator is giving us. Thank God we have this kind of senator. If you can imagine when we have the whole of the senator from this region, senators from the three senators we have 3 senatorial districts here, right? The 3 senators we have from Abia, and all of them are doing this in each of their senatorial district and zone. Oh, I'm talking of Abia, and they are empowering. I learned that it's going to be about state by state, right? Maybe let me say 10 times from now to next year, 10 times, and they empower 1,000 persons. 1,000 persons to 10. That is how many? That's how many? 1,000 times 10 is how many? 10,000, is it not so? They empower 10,000 Abians, and they know what they are doing. They are making money from this. They develop profession from this. And there is 10,000 persons empowered in Abia. There is 10,000 persons empowered in Imo. There is 10,000 persons empowered in Ebonyi State. There's another 10,000 persons empowered in Enugu. And another 10,000 persons empowered in Anambra State. Do you know the economic relevance those people you empowered with this kind of knowledge will bring to the society, and especially to this region? Imagine that all of us here now, we are IT gurus. We know how to develop softwares, and we have our own companies. Most of these softwares you see we are using here, and some of the things we are using in Nigeria, are softwares and activities created from our neighboring state here, South Africa. They are selling it to us. They will sell it to us. That's the knowledge-based economy. When you can't, there is no economy you can compare in this world like knowledge-based economy. No economy. No economy. That America is great now in good in IT. China is great, is good in IT. They started from knowledge-based economy. What do you think that is making Israel rich? Do they have oil there? Is oil in Israel? Eh? Is there oil there? There is no oil there. Just the knowledge God gave to them is what is making them wealthy. Go and look around. It's very rare you see any trending technology that is not being produced by an Israeli. Check very well. Trending technology that is going on that is not produced by them. It's from the knowledge they have that they used to produce those things. Somebody was telling me the other day, and I'm still evaluating it. He told me something. He said, an Igbo man without any resources will develop a knowledge-based economy that will influence not only Nigeria, that will influence the whole of Africa if they give us the channel. And I asked him a question. I said, what do you think we can do with that knowledge? How will it impact Africa? He said, if you give us a channel, leave Southeast alone without oil, give them access to the airports, international airports, give them access to water. That is seaport now. Give them access to connection, straight connection, international embassies. Allow them 10 years. That they will build the economy of this nation and the economy of Africa to give us over additional 3 trillion that will spread across Africa. That is $3 trillion that will spread across Africa. And I was asking him, he said, do you know how much is $3 trillion? He said, yes. Because when this knowledge is built, especially in this region, the young man explained so many things to me. Even myself, even me. When he finished explaining to me, he returned back to Okwara. That the man they modeled at Okwara Square, right? The one they modeled at the roundabout today. He returned back to his economic foundation in the former old Eastern state. He returned back to his economic foundation. Is exactly from there this young man, drag his own system and told me how this thing is going to happen. I said 3 trillion, and I explained to him. I said, "Are you aware that?" I'm just trying to educate some of us why we should sit up and take this in serious. Are you aware that the economy of Africa is just about that's $3 trillion? Are we aware? How many of us know this? Yeah? Let me teach us something. I want us to learn something. Why we should take this knowledge serious. You see, Nigerian economy. Okay, let me start from the highest economy in Africa. South African economy. Egypt economy. Moroccan economy. Algeria economy. And I think one other economy before Nigeria. This is one. And every other economy in Africa till end. All the African economy. If you join them together, they were just about $3 trillion GDP. You see, I don't talk what I don't know. I don't talk what I don't see. I have not seen. Take Google. Take your Google. Check how much is African GDP and economy. It will show you country by country how much we have in Nigeria, how much is South Africa. Now, if you join these economies together, it's just about $3 trillion. But can I tell you something? China alone, the nation we know as China alone, their investments and their economy in Africa is about $1 trillion. $1 trillion. China alone. I'm talking of China, only China. Yes, that's their own GDP, their own part of this economy I mentioned now, is about $1 trillion. Which means the whole of Africa is sharing just 2 something. Check the economy of Germany. That is just one country. The economy of Germany is about $4 trillion. Which means the German economy is bigger than the whole of African economy. Take Japan. Japan economy is still about $4 trillion. Which means only Japanese economy is bigger than the whole of African economy. Then look at US. US, they had about, I think, $28 trillion. US had about $28 trillion. Followed by China. China has about, I think, US 28. China has about within 25 to 26. You see, there's a reason why I'm explaining this thing. Our generation, we need to set up a record. We need to build up a foundation. We need to prepare our children for tomorrow so that they don't suffer. Why I'm mentioning this economy for you to know what we are into and what we need to do is so that this lesson you are having now, don't see it as a free lesson. See it as something that will affect you and affect your generation and the generations to come. You see the way I explain this economy. So you know what you are in. That's why I began to break it down. And I'm breaking it down because I have made the research on all this. So that is why when that young man told me, he said, with the knowledge-based economy from the southeast, the 5 eastern states of southeast, Abia, Imo, Anambra, Enugu, and Ebonyi state, if this knowledge economy is developed with our entrepreneurial skill, we can raise the economy of Africa to add additional $3 trillion from this region. He said something. He said already that this region is already independent by the system of operation here. system of operation. When I'm talking of independence, I'm talking of financial independence. You see, go around very well in Nigeria, check the economic activity. When you talk of business development, the economic activity in Nigeria, you will discover that we are still at advantage. Over 70% of business that is done in this country, are you aware, is being controlled from this region? Are you aware? So if you're in the school and you score 70%, did you pass? Did you pass? That is to tell you, as a nation, we have already a strong economy, mind economy, entrepreneurial economy to stand. So when we now have access to seaport, we have access to international passport and all those things. With this knowledge now that we are getting here now, let's assume this man now have this knowledge. I think I saw you here yesterday during the training, the graphics, something like that. Where the one seated here, right? Good. I mean, other person. How many other person was also here? How many other person was also here during that this thing, that graphics? You see, only him. Why not? Why are you wasting your time and knowledge? Come and join the other class. Do you understand what I'm saying? Join the other class. Join the graphics. Join the software. Join the. How many other this thing are they doing? The coding, say? UI/US. Join those training now. Some of us are not doing anything. Join them. Leave your house in the morning. When they come here tomorrow, I think they will come tomorrow again. The social media, right? Digital marketing. Come here, join them. Get the knowledge, get the certificate, free. Go on. You see, from this learning, this training we're having here now, as soon as we are done with this training, you can decide on your own now to take what you have learned here to open office. Are you aware of that? Yeah? The knowledge you have gathered here now, I know that this man is going to open office very soon. And become a, have you seen it? Is there an IT office? So as soon as we are done now, this man is going to add Forex there, add graphics there, add coding here, add UIC, right? Add graphics design. Only him. And tomorrow now, when you see him using a car of 50 million, he say, "Nah, Yahoo boy." He's not any Yahoo boy or anything. It's the knowledge he got. So thank you for attending today's class, and make out your time to join the other classes, please. Make sure you join the other classes, join the graphic design, join the digital marketing, everything, every other class that is going on here. Please join and gather the knowledge. Who knows where God has prepared for you? It may not be graphics that will give you money. It may not be coding that will give you money. It may not even be Forex that will give you money. It may be that digital marketing that we are doing that will give you money. So if I were you, join the whole of the 5 this thing when they are coming tomorrow. The whole of the 5 training, join them and get the whole of those training, get the certificate from the tutors and keep it. Who knows where you find yourself tomorrow? You may find yourself in America tomorrow, or in Dubai tomorrow, or in London tomorrow. Then you bring out this certificate that this is what the knowledge I've acquired. That is when you will now know the importance of this training that we have come here to learn. Just like as I told you, you see a company that is asking us to send them somebody to come from Nigeria to work there. But there is nobody yet. Only 1 or 2 persons. And those people are not ready to leave because they are making money here. So acquire this knowledge. You don't know where you are going to find yourself tomorrow. And then you will see the importance of this certificate you are going to collect.